Hello everyone and welcome back to Lawfolds in Aberdeenshire. And we are back to our normal activities. Mowing, baling and so on. And I am just as surprised every time that I start out with reversing. Well, we have reverse drive going forward, so to speak. And we are sowing field 28, I think it is. And we are raking. And we do have to do that before we can bale. Otherwise we have to go 3 times as many roads. And that is just too much work. So having a rake is wonderful. Now all this is, as if you watched the last episode, is tended by horseplay. I was able to define the fields and now they can work by themselves and it's so wonderful. So going up to the last field we have to take care of today, field number 4 at our cow farm. So let's see here. Just a little bit left. And we are there. At the cow farm. And looking nice with the cows in the stable and out in the meadow or the pasture. I don't know what is the most appropriate thing to say. So now we have to define this field. So let's get around. And I'm stuck. Got too close to the fence there. And we are at the beginning again. So now we make a stop. And we got our blueprint. So we will call it BP4, I think. Yes, that will be fine. Capital letters, yes. And now we can define our fieldwork with this as a guide. So we have the current course. We would start in the, let's see, southeast corner going west. And we will do 2 headlines. Or is it? No, 3 headlines, I think. So, let's be off. And now to the right, you see where the real field starts. Now we can go around on the outside. Lovely. It's great. And here we are. Soon ready with our seeding of field 29. I think we only got the headline left. And we are raking. With this all being managed by Courseplay, I can jump around and solve all the little accidents that happens. It's not fault free, it's not, but it saves me so much work. So those things that has to be solved is nothing compared to what I do have to do otherwise with my hands. And as you know by now, that is all I care about. Having my hands work as good as they can and having the help of mods making it possible for me to play at all. So this is amazing to me. And it gives me so much more freedom. So I'm very happy about it. And our little friend has finished. So and I guess we have some more work to do. Yes, over here at field 27. And if I'm correct, we will sow this field with barley. We saw the last one that we didn't have also version with soybeans. So let's see if we can find a pre-made course for this. Doesn't. Don't we have one? Or am I going to... Oh yes, I'm going to do a refill seed course so that the sewing machine, or the vent in this case, will take the sewing machine for a tour near tanks of fertilizer and seeds. Going around here, turning. This way, Courseplay will manage even that bit by itself. So it's a wonderful feature. And it's so much easier, and I shouldn't have written you out there. Should I? No, not good. Well, I guess it works anyways. Just up there. And we would call this 27 refill. And we would stop that course and put it together with the seating course. And as you can see, I have been here before and managed to get it all wrong. But now we are seating barley. And Valerie is doing quite a good job here. And we will earn a lot of money from all this grass and doing silage bales. And we have finished field 4, so it's time to put the mowing machines away. So let's get this equipment out of the way, out of sheep's farm. I think we will start the mowing up here every time, so we will keep the mowers up here. So stop the driver. Oh, get all the equipment cleaned with our pressure washer, the casher, or how you pronounce it in English. Here we say casher. Quite different. English is a much softer language than Swedish. So pronunciation is quite different. Even if we a lot of times use the same words, the pronunciation is very different. Now let's say we are ready to put the gear away. So reversing in, see if we can do it nicely in height. I'm impressed by myself. That was a good reverse job. So let's see what we have. Oops. Elowin, how many times do I have to tell you? Look out for the gates. So let's... Oh, cheapy cheapy. Let's manage this sheep farm and get the sheep to fill out the troughs and fill the wagon. I am happy those sheep isn't killable. would have been a catastrophe. Well, we will fill up the grass in this loading wagon. And we will put it back where we took it. Easy to access when we need to give them more food. Like that. And we will give them some more water. And it's easier to take than that course play. View. I'm so used to have it there, so I don't notice it until I have to reverse and it's in the way. And we emptied the tank, so we better fill it. And I think we can put quite a bit more into the trough, because we have quite a lot of sheep now, and you can follow it at the top of the screen. So we have 105 sheep at the moment. And it's a pity there isn't a free water place on this map. So everything gets much more expensive as you have to pay for the water. Otherwise, there usually are a possibility to take water from a stream, and it won't cost you anything more than the work to drive and get it. So this is a bit more expensive, but we're playing on hard, so we shan't complain. We want hard conditions, and this is one of the things. That's it. So let's have a look here. Looking fine at the sheep. Looking fine everywhere, actually, for the animals. So now the sheep is having it good, and hopefully they enjoy their life at the farm. So let's get over to the pigs. And we will pick up the baler. The baler and the flat bed is equipment that I thought was going to be stored here at the pig's farm, as we needed to bale straw and transport straw to the sell point. And we only have one baler. So we're starting at our golden hill. And we run the same course as the mowers and the rake has done. And I'm very happy about this coon baler that both wraps, bale and wraps. It saves maybe not so much time, but it saves a lot of work doing it with the same piece of gear. We're almost ready with the sawing on field 27. So we're getting along fine today. We have done quite a lot. Oh, rolling. We will get out of the way in time. It seems like it. And I love these views. It's so beautiful from up here. We have not much left on this field, because now we can call it a field. And our shed is ready with the sowing. Has finished the sowing. Might be a better way to put it. So it's time to clean the sewing machine, and of course we clean the fence. It's good to see what you have done, not just doing it because you should, but because it makes a big difference. So let's put this piece of machinery away. And we will go get our flatbed, because we will have quite a lot to do selling bales, and we can just as well start this as soon as possible. So we're off to the sheep farm where we will start, and it looks like we got our hands full here with bales. And we have all the field for ourselves, or all of the hill for ourselves, as Valerie seems to have gone to the next field. So with this, no, she's must be here. No, I'm still alone. No, no. There's something we missed. So we now can say that we have 5 grass fields. It's the Golden Hill, it's the Sheep Meadow, it's a 39 East, 39 West, and Field 4. Quite a lot. And we will do fine with that, I guess. So on your way to the selling point, and would give us 19,000 or something like that. I think it's 840 per bale. I am almost convinced that I'm wrong about it, but it's something like that. I never remember the prices. As long as I get money, I'm happy. And we are done with the raking. So let's do some housekeeping for the cows. As long as we're here. So we tend to their water needs. Filling up the trough. And we will get a loading wagon that we use at this place, and we will fill up the TMR machine or the cow food factory. Now that we have cut grass here, it's a good thing to take advantage of it. So our loading wagon is full, and we will take it up to the cow food factory. Turning around. And when we put the grass in here, it changed color as it is hay instead. I can't speak. You have to excuse me. I'm tripping on my own tongue. So back to the fields and getting another load of grass. And here we come. And the chamber is full. So let's go over. To the shed and put the loading wagon away. We are not in such need of grass here that we have to fill it up. We still got work to do here. We have to fill the silage chamber in the food factory. But first we are going to give our cows a little bit extra. So they will be satisfied for 6 days. There we go. And we will fill the tipper up with TMR, total mixed rations, and it would be wonderful if you stopped driving into things. We now got full tipper, so we can put it away. I always want to have a full tipper of food ready, because you never know, it can get wrong somewhere. Then you at least have something to start with. If the machine doesn't work, or more likely I forget to fill it, then you at least have something. So let's get the front loader and the bucket. And get on with the work. Later on we will probably have a front loader, a GCB or something like that, and a proper silage fork. But we're not there yet. Or maybe we will have such an GCB be at the BGA and manage the farm one with this kind of bucket. We will see. It depends on how much money we get. And that's a question of time and patience. So we will leave our friend doing that, and Valerie has finished the sheep meadow with the baler. So we will go over to let's just pick up some little bits and pieces of grass laying around, and then we will go over to 39 East and do the baling there. You can see that it's waked already. There always will be some little spots with cut grass, or we will miss a little spot of ploughing and things like that. And before I always went back and worked with those bits and pieces, but I think in the long run it doesn't really matter. It's a few liters here and there that we miss. So it's no big money. And this kind of work gets a bit tedious cleaning up because it's hard to see sometimes. The shades of green are very alike when it comes to cut grass and grass that has been cut. But in the long run, it's nothing. So I will have to learn and let those the things go and not bother so much about them or bother so much about them. Especially when we have bought some more fields and we will be on a tight schedule. Are we letting Valerie have a drink here? She might need it. Well, it's time to end this episode, and we will continue with our daily tasks here in the next one. As I said, it's a long day and we will have at least two more episodes from this day. So until then, have a really good one and do take care.